I can't have you both in simultaneously, but that's the way it goes. Now, ladies, if you'll close in as close to me as you can, we'd like to find out what your names are and where you are from. We'll start with you, please.
I am Miss Delia Harris from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Miss Delia Harris of Knoxville, Tennessee. And your name, please?
Bertie Harris from Knoxville, Tennessee.
This is Miss Bertie Harris of Knoxville, Tennessee. Now, this secret of theirs, I want to tell you, sounds on the surface of it almost impossible. I assure you it has been documented, and we'll explain it later on. So, Miss Bertie and Miss Delia Harris, if you'll whisper your secret to me, we'll show it at the same time to the folks at home. Here we go. Now, panel, to help classify the Harris sisters' secret, the clue concerns a relative of theirs, and Henry, we'll start with you, I think, please.
Miss Delia Harris, is this relative of yours a famous man?
I think our opinion would be that he individually was not famous, no.
Well, was he part of a famous family?
No, that's not quite it. When we say famous, we mean somebody whose name we can say and you would immediately recognize. The answer there again is no.
You related to nobody? Were you related to somebody? Well, I mean, as part of a secret, it must be somebody we recognize one way or another. No?
Not necessarily.
Well, you said in the beginning it's almost unbelievable.
Yes, it is.
And it concerns a relative.
Yes.
Well, is it a woman?
No.
Well, it is a man.
Yes.
Well, does the man have a title like he was the first to do something, or...
No.
All right, with $20 down, a little knowledge gained, and I don't blame you, it's tough. We go to Carol Burnett, please.
He was the last to do something. Was he your brother?
No.
Your father?
No.
Your husband?
No.
You were both married to the same man.
My name is Miss.
Oh, I pass.
Too late.
I've gotten to know these two ladies. You don't get much past them. $40 down, $40 to go. We go, please, to Bill Cullen.
Father, brother, husband have been mentioned. Uncle, possibly?
No.
Blood relative?
Yes.
Cousin?
No.
Grandfather?
Yes.
You both have the same grandmaster.
Well, how about that? Both of these sisters have the same grandfather.
Is that right? Right? No?
Remember, friends, you heard it here first.
It was a rhetorical question. Your grandfather did something, did he, in which we're interested?
Yes. Now, this is where we get back to your original area. It is not the gentleman himself whose name remains famous. It was the event with which he was connected.
Was it a
What he
famous
did.
Civil War event? Civil War event.
$60 down, $20 to go. What'd you say, Bill?
Civil War event.
No.
No. All right, we go to Betsy Palmer, please.
Well, Miss Bertie and Miss Delia, is it something that has to do with the state of Tennessee?
No.
Does it have something to do with Washington, D.C., as far as our government is concerned?
No.
It hasn't.
Oh, you scared me then.
Does it have something to do with the state of Washington?
No.
Washington himself?
No.
No.
Indirectly?
Really?
Well,
Miss Delia says
indirectly.
no. What do you say, Miss Bertie?
Indirectly. Indirectly.
Indirectly.
All right, we've lost the $80. Henry thinks he knows what it is.
This is a very remote possibility, and I'm going to do this wrong because I got the years wrong. Was your grandfather the grandson of Washington?
No. Pamela, I told you that this secret sounded impossible, and you may need a pencil and paper to follow it, but I doubt it. The secret that Miss Bertie and Miss Delia Harris share is that their grandfather, now understand this, their grandfather was a soldier in the Revolutionary War. The Revolutionary War, of course, being from 1776 to 1781. Miss Delia, when was your grandfather, Simon Harris, born?
He was born in 1766.
Well, now that would have made him 10 years old when the Revolutionary War began. He didn't get in at the age of 10. How old was he when he got in?
12. He entered as a fifer.
Uh-huh. He entered not as a soldier, but as a fifer, but subsequently he did see action, didn't he?
Yes, he was at Valley Forge with Washington's army, and then he was at Cornwallis' surrender at Yorktown.
In fact, his name is on the monument at Yorktown. Now, this is just unbelievable. Think, my grandfather, be able to say my grandfather was in the Revolutionary War. Now, here's where you might need a pencil and paper to follow this. Find out how only 2 generations separate these ladies from the American Revolution. Simon Harris, their grandfather, was married in 1796, and he had 10 children. His youngest child, and the father of these 2 ladies, was born in 1818. So, by the way, if it isn't amazing enough that their grandfather fought in the Revolutionary War, let me tell you also that their father was too old to fight in the Civil War. Now, their father was married twice. He had 10 children by his first marriage, and 3 children by his second marriage when he was in his 70s. And of those 3 children, these 2 ladies are of those 3, and also another sister, Mary Lou, who is watching the show at home. Miss Delia, that's a pretty large and complicated family, isn't it?
Rather.
As a matter of fact, it's kind of interesting to know that Miss Bertie and Miss Delia have nieces and nephews who are older than they are. Isn't that true, Miss Bertie?
Very true.
Well, Miss Delia, Miss Bertie Harris, I want to thank you so much for sharing your secret with us tonight. Your money and your Bristol Myers gift package will be waiting for you backstage. It's been a rare privilege.